My dear child, there exists a witch intimately connected to your existence who is currently in a state of distress. She is shivering, yearning for relief, and silently pleading for compassion, as she instinctively recognizes that something is amiss. Her health is deteriorating at a pace that she cannot manage, causing her more pain than she can conceal, and this alarming trend fills her with dread. Deep within her, she is aware of the impending reality. If not today, then certainly by tomorrow, her final moments will arrive. However, the critical question remains, who is this witch? And, most significantly, what grave illness afflicts her? The stark truth is that had she not been enduring this suffering at this moment, you would be in her position, bearing the same lethal burden she bears today. But all the details, along with further revelations, will unfold through this communication. Let us proceed. Indeed, my dear child, a witch in your vicinity trembles. She is trembling with anguish, shuddering beneath the weight of her suffering, and most importantly, she is beseeching for relief from that torment. Yet, all her efforts, all her pleas, and all her requests are in vain. Nothing is alleviating her pain, nothing is improving her situation. Each new dawn brings only intensification of her discomfort, greater, heavier, and more unbearable. Yes, my dear child, it is true. Therefore, deep within her heart, she comprehends that something is not merely amiss but profoundly wrong. She has come to the realization that if not today, or tomorrow, then in the near future, this agony will claim her life. Strangely, this is precisely what she desires. She would choose death over enduring this suffering for another second. Yes, my child. However, prior to your inquiry of, Lord, who is she? What causes her such immense suffering? There is a shocking truth you must heed, something vital that I cannot allow you to overlook. If she were not presently enduring this anguish, if she were not bearing this fatal pain today, then it would be you instead. Yes, my dear child, you would be standing in her place, carrying the same deadly burden she currently bears. You would be crushed under the very weight from which she cannot escape. What she experiences could have also transpired to you, but it did not, and I shall elucidate why. Therefore, my child, if you are prepared to uncover the entire truth, grant me your attention for the next 9 minutes, and I shall disclose all. Let us embark on this journey. To enable you to grasp the complete truth regarding this witch, I must transport you back to her home several days ago. Yes, my dear child, for that is where the story commenced, within her abode. Yet, this was no ordinary home, it was not a residence any individual would dare to inhabit. The walls slanted ominously, as if on the verge of collapse. The paint was flaking off, and the windows were sealed with dark cloth stitched together with rusted pins. An arrangement so bizarre that not a single ray of sunlight could penetrate. Once you entered, the atmosphere shifted, it bore the scent of damp earth, burnt oil, and the foul odor of decay, something concealed and wretched. Every corner was filled with jars, some containing bones, others feathers, and jars filled with strange powders that no human should ever touch. Yes, my dear child, and in such an eerie place, she initiated a perilous game, one that involved danger and death, a ritual. She began with a bowl of ash, holding it tightly in her hands. This was not the ash from firewood, but from something long deceased, something that should never have been disturbed. Then, she elevated the bowl high and threw the ash upward, once, twice, and again, repeating the motion. With each cast, she uttered forbidden incantations, words older than memory, never intended for human tongues. Gradually, these incantations began to manifest. The ash swirled above her head, forming a cloud that thickened and twisted, growing limbs and eyes, and a fierce hunger. Then, astonishingly, that ash cloud took on a form, a dark entity, not of this world, something that had slumbered for centuries until she roused it. However, along with its awakening came a relentless hunger, one that had lingered far too long, demanding to be appeased. To silence this hunger, the witch leaned in and screamed out a name. But whose name was it? And what transpired next? What I am about to disclose will not merely astound you, but it will linger in your thoughts. So, my dear child, should you be prepared to learn the whole truth, permit me a few more moments, and I shall reveal everything comprehensively. Let us continue. The name she shouted into the swirling ash was not just any name, it was your own. Yes, my child, she boldly called your name into the void. In her desperation, she offered you as a sacrifice to satiate that ancient hunger, convinced that the shadows would obey her commands. She was under the impression that the darkness would yield to her authority. For a fleeting moment, it appeared they obliged her, as the entity moved through the stillness of the night, its eyes glowing with insatiable hunger, drawn toward the sound of your name. Gradually, step by step, it advanced toward you, traversing the stillness and emptiness, driven by a hunger that guided it straight to your home. Ultimately, it halted at your door. In that moment, my child, you remained oblivious. You were unaware of the footsteps, the shadow, or the primal hunger lurking just inches away. Yet, an unexpected occurrence unfolded, something beyond imagination, something the very darkness did not foresee. The entity ceased its movement. It became motionless, not out of mercy, not from fatigue, nor due to a loss of its hunger, but due to the presence of something more powerful, something it was unable to surpass. Indeed, my child, the entity was not mightier than the protective force established to safeguard your threshold. It was not greater than the force that declared, thus far and no farther. Who was it that prevented the darkness that had already claimed your name from advancing? That, my child, is what I am about to disclose. For during that night, while you rested soundly, I had already placed angels around your abode. Before the encroaching darkness even arrived, I had ensured your protection, for I do not rest or sleep. I will never abandon my children unprotected, as inscribed in Psalm 91 verse 11, which states, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." When the spirit attempted to breach your threshold, it encountered not silence or vulnerability, but strength. Chains of light erupted from my presence, ensnaring it, binding it tightly. The entity shrieked, writhed, and twisted against its confinement, pleading for release. However, heaven does not relinquish what it has seized, nor do I release what I have secured. Instead, my angels proclaimed with thunderous voices that reverberated through the atmosphere, extending to it a singular choice: if it must feed, let it consume the very mouth that summoned it. Let it turn on the hand that invoked it. Let it devour the lips that dared to utter the forbidden incantations. Yes, my child, this was the edict. This was the verdict. My angel remained watchful, restraining the creature in chains, awaiting its decision. Now, my child, listen closely, for what transpired next may astonish you. The spirit retraced its steps. It did not wander or falter, it returned directly to her residence. Yes, my child. It entered her chamber, the same chamber where she had raised that bowl of ash, the chamber where she audaciously cursed your name. There it found her, and there it unleashed its hunger. Now she trembles. Now she contorts. Now her body is aflame with a torment that no medicine can alleviate. For what she harbors is not merely a physical ailment, it is a spiritual affliction, a torment that originates not from this realm, a fire that no physician can extinguish. Indeed, my child, it is inscribed in Galatians 6 verse 7, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will he also reap. And now she reaps. She is tasting the bitter fruits of her actions. The very curse she devised for you now envelopes her. She believed she wielded dominion over the darkness. She thought she could manipulate shadows, whisper your name into the ears of death, and emerge unscathed. But she was misled, for what one sows, one is destined to reap. Now, my child, she reaps. She bears a condition that is not catalogued in any medical text. An ailment no hospital can diagnose, no healer can remedy, and no prayer apart from repentance can undo. Its designation is not cancer, it is not plague, it is not mentioned in medical literature. Its name is karma. The very curse she crafted for you. The pit she dug for your soul has ensnared her instead. The burden she sought to impose upon you has returned upon her. Indeed, my child, the affliction that consumes her is nothing short of divine justice. The darkness she conjured for you has now ensnared her. My cherished child, gaze into my eyes and heed the truth I now impart unto you. You are blessed not due to your actions, but because of your identity in relation to me. My blessing encompasses not only you, it embodies you. You are favored, carefully chosen and selected from the multitude. While others perceive challenges, I discern opportunities unfolding solely for you. You are robust, stronger than you recognize with my strength pulsing through your essence. Talented, I have instilled within you gifts that the world earnestly seeks. You are invaluable, exceeding the worth of precious jewels, irreplaceable within my kingdom, and liberated from all prior limitations that defined you. You possess greatness, not as the world defines it, but as I do. The kind that transforms lives, invigorates communities, and bequeaths legacies. You are destined to enrich the world. This is not merely hope, it is your divine calling. You are on the verge of shining, prepare yourself for the moment that is approaching. You are on the verge of experiencing my favor in ways previously unimaginable. While you have rejoiced in the achievements of others, soon, the spotlight will be upon you. Your time for recognition has arrived. You shall emerge from the shadows, abandoning obscurity and modesty. A transformation from being unnoticed to taking command is imminent. You are transitioning from the background to center stage. You are about to enter the most remarkable phase of your existence. Step forward, my child, your moment has come. Oh damn, my cherished child, place your trust in me. Amidst uncertainty surrounding you, anchor your heart in this fundamental truth: I am meticulously orchestrating every aspect of your life with flawless attention to detail. I am preparing you for a breakthrough unlike any you have witnessed before. What lies ahead will not merely be an enhancement, it will be a profound transformation that will leave you awestruck by my power. You are at the onset of an entirely new season. The old is dissipating, and behold, all things are being renewed. Do not disdain the process, for I recognize the challenges you have faced. I understand that you have doubted this journey, however, each step has been essential. Though storms may arise, these trials will cultivate your character, making you more like me. Each challenge is fortifying your faith and preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. My hand is undeniably, unmistakably, and unshakably upon your life. Observers from afar will marvel at the favor surrounding you. They will seek explanations, but will not find any that align with the human perspective. It is my hand that has accomplished this within you. No individual shall claim credit for the work I perform through you. The glory is mine alone, and all will come to know it. Proceed boldly and confidently into this upcoming season with your head held high, fully aware of your identity. No weapon forged against you shall succeed. Do not scorn the journey, embrace it, for it is guiding you precisely to where you belong. Trust completely in me. My beloved child, pause for a moment and contemplate your life. Recall the times when I paved the way where you perceived no possibility. Close your eyes and reflect. Are you able to see those moments? Those seemingly insurmountable challenges that somehow resolved themselves. Those instances when all appeared bleak, yet suddenly a door opened. Remember those occasions when I placed you at the ideal time and place. That coincidence that was not a coincidence at all. That phone call that arrived just when you required it. That individual who entered your life precisely at the right moment.